Hey guys, I am back with a video for you guys today. I am back with my March book haul. I know it's been a while since I've done a video, so like I promised, I was going to do my March book haul. And I know I was going to be doing this, recording this last week, but I had unexpected company last week. So, and also I was busy yesterday on Monday. So, so Tuesday's the first day not busy or anything. So I'm going to be uploading this tomorrow on Wednesday. So because it's very late that I'm recording this on Tuesday. But I have a lot to share with you, so I'm going to go through it really quickly. I'm going to show you the books that I got from the library first, and then from there I will move on from there. So if you have any questions on any of the books that I share with you guys, just let me know in the comments below, and I'll be welcome to answer any of your questions. And if you're new to my channel, do subscribe below and say hello if you are new. But and also hello to you, all of you new guys out there. And so yeah, I'll go ahead and get started. The first book is the sequel to The Nameless Star, which is The Madness Underneath by Mary Johnson, and it's part of the Shades of London series. Have already read this one. I read it last week, and I still have my little notes things here, which I'll get out later, but I love this book. I have to say it was a wonderful sequel to an amazing series. Cannot wait for the third book, and I'm so excited. So yes, if you ever get the chance to read this series, you should. It's a really interesting series about a girl that lives in London, and she has a special gift to be able to see ghosts, and I just think it's really interesting. So as you can see, the covers have changed. This is what the first cover looks like to the new series, and then to match the sequel. So cannot wait to read the third. So the next book is A Tragic Light by Josephine Davis. This is a sequel to A Beautiful Dark, which I read last March, and I'm looking forward to reading this. My library finally got it in. I don't know what my library's problem was of taking forever for this to come in, but it finally got in. So I'm excited to read it, and I finally found out that there is going to be a third book. So it comes out this fall, and I'm looking forward to reading it. So that's that one. And then I got the second book to Embrace, which is Enticed by Jessica Cheverton. I actually got the third book in Blaze on my Kindle for review, so now I can read all three of these books and see how the series is going to be. I've heard really great things about this series. And then I checked out The Plague by Kimberly Duran, because I read her first two books, and I would love to read this one. And I'm going to be meeting her next month again, because I met her last year in November. So I'm looking forward to meeting her again. So I still need to read her third book to her Body Finder series, as well as her fourth book, which comes out next week actually. So I'm going to have to read her third book hopefully sometime this week, so I can pick up her fourth one. Then I got Slayed by Tara Terry, which I have to say is a mouthful. But this one is a dystopian series, a new dystopian series that came out last year. And the second book comes out this fall, and I'm looking forward to reading it. Looks like it'll be really interesting. And then I also got Claudia Gray's new series, which is Spellcaster, and this is about witches, while her other series is about vampires. So I'm looking forward to reading that. The cover is gorgeous. And another book that my library was having problems of getting in is Mystic City by Theo Lawrence. Like I said, two books. I don't know why this one took as long as well, but I'm excited because I've heard really great things about this one, and the cover is really pretty. So I got two more library books. So The next one is Fragments by Dan Wells. This is the sequel to Partials, which I read last year, and I do have a review on my channel. I'll leave a link below so you guys can check it out. I'm hoping the beginning of this one will not be as slow as the first one, but I will not know until I read it. But the cover is really cool, I have to say. It really goes with well with the first one. So yeah, and I have to say, I thought the first one was big. This one, I have to say, is probably twice as big. The last book that I got from the library is Requiem by Lauren Oliver. I have already read the first two, Delirium as well as Pandorium. I read the second one last month, and I'm looking forward to seeing how the series ends. So, got that one. So now I'm going to move on to the books that I got at the used bookstore. I got Level 2 by Lauren Applehans. Have already read this one. I actually listened to an audio tape from the library, and I was really excited when I saw this at the used bookstore that I went to. This used bookstore that I found has a really good quality of books. They have middle grade, kids books, like young kids books, to adult textbooks, YA, new, used, ARCs, which all these books from the used bookstores are. So the first book, Level 2, and then Poison by Brandon Zen, which is a beautiful cover. This one actually came out last month on the 12th. Level 2 came out this year in January. And then I got Dark Unwinding by Shannon Camlin. The blurb on the back says, "The winding of a clock, the unraveling of a heart." The blurb of that just really captivated me and really caught my eye, and especially the cover. And you're probably wondering what cover. There's no cover on this, but I will leave the cover at the end of the video so you guys can see what it looks like and you understand why I want to read this book. Because this book just sounds interesting. It came out last year in September, and then the sequel to it is coming out, I believe, either September or October this year. So I'm excited, really excited to read that one. Then I got Lost Girl, and I'll put the title and the author's name right here, and because I do not know how to say that author's name, and I don't want to butcher it. So, but anyways, the cover looks really pretty, and this is one of my anticipated books of last year, so I'm excited to finally have a copy and read it. And another one that was my anticipated book of last year was The Demon Catchers of Melon by Kate Bonner. Very beautiful cover. And so, yeah. And then another one I was really excited to find is Underworld by Meg Cabot, because I've been wanting to start the series for a while, and the third and final one's coming out next month on the 7th, so now I can finally dig into the series and see what it's all about. And then the last book that I got at the used bookstore is Firelight by Sophie Jordan, and I was really happy to find a copy of this, because now I can reread this and hopefully have it read before I meet her next month. So, Level 2 and Firelight I got for the signing next month, and I'm excited to read Firelight, reread it, and then have it signed. And then Level 2, I'm excited to meet the author in person. So now the books that I got from the community yard sale that I got. First one being an audio tape of Spiritbound by Rochelle Mead, which is the 5th book in the Vampire Academy series. Excited that I got this one for only $2, and I mean, can't beat that. And now I'm only missing the last book, and now I can have the whole complete series once I get that one, so I'm excited. And I'm also going to be meeting her, so that's one of the reasons why I want to try to finish that series up. Then I got The Runaway Princess by Hester Brennan, which is an adult novel. And this one kind of reminds me of Prince and Me, the synopsis does, and I'm excited to read this summer, so that's going to be a fun summer read. Then I got the 10th book to the Confessions of a Shopaholic, which is Mini Shopaholic by Sophia Kinsley. I'm still missing a few other ones, and then hopefully I can be able to start this series. And then the last book that I got at the community yard sale is Blood Memory by Greg, however you say that last name. I'll put the title and author's name right here. But I'm excited. But man, that's a big book. But I'm excited to read it. Now, the last books that I have here are ones I got for my birthday. The first one being Bloodlines by Rochelle Mead. This is the prequel series to Vampire Academy, and I'm excited to read it. Once I finish the Vampire Academy series, I'll be reading this one hopefully this month. And then I got Maya 2.0 by Deborah Dorzell. This is one of my anticipated books of this year, so I'm excited to read it, and man's it big. But man, that cover is so pretty, and there's the spine and the back, and when you take off the dust jacket, it even has more beautiness. It has a really cool design on the front, and then the same color as the design on the spine with the title. So I'm hoping to read this one this month, excuse me, this month, so I can see what it's all about. I've heard really great things about this book. I'm actually going to be meeting her next month, so I'm excited. And the last book that I have here to share with you is Renegade by J.A. Sanders. Very excited to read this one as well, and I'm also going to be meeting her next month. I actually met her in February, but I'm going to be meeting her again next month, so can't wait to have a final copy signed. But I do have a book plate that I got signed when I met her the first time, and she signed it. I'll kind of put it closer. But yeah, so those are all the books that I have to show with you guys in this video. Almost forgot a book. The Program by Susan Young, which I borrowed from a friend, and I'm excited to read this one. This book comes out this month on the 30th, and I'm excited to read it. As you can see, I already have a bookmark already ready to read it soon. So yeah, sorry about that. I almost forgot about that book. But anyways, that's all the books that I have to share with you guys today in this video. If you have any questions, like I said at the beginning, just let me know in the comments below. And the book that I'm currently reading is Shadow and Bone by Leah Bardugo. I just started it a couple of days ago, so I'm hoping to finish it soon. Have a review hopefully at the end of the week. And so yeah, that's all I have to share with you, and I'll see you guys later. Happy reading, guys. Bye.